Yo, what's up? What's poppin'? How y'all doing? How your mama? All them, everybody. It's your favorite king lady, Mrs. I Candy, and welcome to Late Night Chick Chat. So, guys, we have a great show lined up for today. Last week, we talked about marriage, and this week, we are continuing the conversation. However, this week, we have special guests that's going to come in and talk about it. You know, you have 3 different wives, 3 different perspectives, but how about we talk to an actual married couple? Black love, black marriage does exist, and we're going to talk about it today with this couple, but that's going to be a little bit later in the show. And if you guys saw the intro, it's going to be that couple up there, the hot group of, okay, now see, listen, this is the thing. I'm trying to figure out if the pronunciation of the group is CrayZ or if it's CrayZ, because when they send me their media kit, the Z is capital. So I want to know if y'all are CrayZ or if y'all both CrayZ. So when they come on, I'm going to find out. But you know how we do on Late Night Chick Chat. We have to give you guys some chick chat. So without further ado, I have to let my beautiful co-host through. So let's start with the hood evangelist all the way from Jacksonville, Florida. Sean G is in the building. What's up, Sean G?
What's up, y'all? What's up, everybody? Good to see everybody. Good to see you too, Drew. It's cold down here, y'all.
Is it cold? It's cold here. I know it ain't cold there.
Y'all know I don't play with it. I'm in the house with a hoodie on. You know what I mean? He in there cold. Dior got it on. Oh my Jesus. Okay.
Well, let's let our other beautiful, crazy one through. She actually could be the 3rd member of CrayZ because this chick is nuts with a capital N.
We love her.
Coco Damn Puffs, Miss Letitia, the diva herself. What's up?
I love you all. Yes, CrayZ. You can be crazy for a lot of things. Crazy for love, crazy for food, crazy for some dick.
Look at Shanti. She be sitting there.
Boy,
Hey,
we all listen, man. Hey,
look, I can't wait to talk to our guest. I can't wait to talk to our guests. I've been listening to their song "Win" all night. It's like, hey,
listen, there she go.
Hey.
Come on, Sean, listen there.
They they nasty with it. I like that.
You like nasty. You definitely like nasty. That's why I said you would fit in. But you know what, guys, listen, we don't have a lot of time, and a lot has happened this week.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about it. So let's just talk about the big thing that happened a couple of days ago, which was the presidential debates. Okay. Joe Biden, Donald Trump got up on the television and they debated for 90 minutes.
90 minutes.
It was a little bit over.
No break.
And talked about, just some of the issues, the policies and the things that's going on. And it was a shit show, if I might say. Ladies, did you guys happen to watch that shit show or not?
I did.
I hated it.
I hated it, but I sure did love when he said clown. So there were some moments in there that I really did like.
Right. You did or you didn't?
I did.
Okay, so tell me a moment that you like.
I like that. I like that finally someone told that man to shut up. I love that somebody finally acknowledged, man, just be quiet. Just stop.
He definitely said, shut up, man. He definitely
I think that that's what's needed. I think that that's what somebody, and see, that's the difference between having a real friend. A real friend, when they see that you're doing wrong, and when they see you're going off the rail, they'll say, yo, stop, don't, man, shut up.
Right.
He ain't got no real friends to tell him that he's been his own worst enemy.
Wow.
I mean, he has a lot of enablers or people that are afraid of him.
Yes.
What are they afraid of? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What are they afraid of?
People like that, they got dirt on you. They all did dirt together.
That's the only thing that I can come up with. So what you been doing?
Okay.
So considering that he's best friends with Harvey, was that Epstein or Weinstein, whatever?
Epstein, the one that died.
The one, the pedophile.
Yeah. Okay. Well, which one?
That they were good friends. That they were good friends.
Mm-hmm.
So
that comes out with that. But let's just stick to the debate. One of the things, like Joe Biden definitely got irritated. You could tell that his strategy was to try to get Joe riled up. So two things stood out to me the most with this whole debate. And my father is calling me and I'm live. So Dad, no. But
he may need you. He may need you though.
He need to text me. He calling me. He called me earlier asking me to look for something. I haven't had a chance to yet. So
okay, well, you answer him, and me and Shaw will talk about what we thought.
Well,
okay,
I was embarrassed. What was you embarrassed for? I mean, what other countries looking at us? You know what I'm saying? Just being that he's the leader. Supposed to be a leader. And all you did was criticize, talked about the man. You never said what you was gonna do. I'm still trying to figure out what health plan. I'm trying to tell y'all better get your own health plan. If you around here like me, get your own health plan, because I ain't hear no plan. He said the plan been going on for 3 years. I ain't seen it or heard about it. Ain't nobody talking about it. So that I love that Biden did. He told jabs, but he came back and talk to the people. Hey, I'm talking to you.
Right.
That's what I love. You talk to me. I want you to listen to this right here. Okay, I'm listening about it.
Two things that stood out to me the most. Two things stood out to me the most. Number one, how much Trump was low down and dirty for mentioning Biden's children.
Children
should be off limits. Even on hip hop politics, children should be off limits. There are stuff that goes on with the Trump children, and I don't feel like Joe Biden didn't do it. I think he was tempted. He almost did.
No, but that's classy. Democrats are classy base, but they got to come up out of there.
I felt like if it was me, you don't get to insult me and then choose how I respond to it. I would punch him in his mouth. I would have gave America some real live television. Don't talk about my damn kids.
Wait a minute. That's you.
Number two, the moderator, his name was Chris. He tried to get Trump to denounce the KKK and white supremacy, right? And Trump would not do it. He kept saying, sure. So that was like, okay, so do it. So Trump said, Proud Boys, stand back, but stand by. Now, when you tell somebody to stand by, that means just hold on for a second for further instructions. I might need you to come forth in a minute. You know what I mean? So I was like, oh. So, like,
that's what you heard.
That's what I heard. What you hear?
Okay, I heard stay ready and you won't have to get ready. That's what I heard.
Okay.
What came out.
What did you hear?
I heard a message to black people.
I heard that too. That's what I'm trying to tell you, black people.
I heard a message to black
people. Get ready.
Exactly. That's what I heard. When he said
it's not just only black people. It's not just counting them out like just put them in the box right now. It's everybody. It's everybody. Yeah, you got to understand they want to take over the world.
When he said stand back and stand by, that meant you, your mama, your daddy, your kids, everybody. I put bats in my kids' room. Yeah. I'm getting them ready. Somebody run up in here. If somebody run in your house, you better be able to get something and get something quick.
Yes, sir.
You're right.
I'm gonna tell you what you need to get. You need to get you some fish wire like I got around my house. And I know they wondering what I was doing out there. Yeah, you get you some fish wire. And you put it all around your house, baby. I'm talking about fenced around the doors, everywhere, the bike door, all your windows. Because see, when anybody step on that fish wire, you going to get caught or cut. And both of them. And when I call somebody, 911, I shouldn't have to call you 2 times like I did last week from the job. Okay. Now, then you just call them and tell them, I got me one. Y'all better come get them. You have a whole yard full. You will get either the person or DNA. Do that now.
I'm going up to, I'm not even lying. I'm going up to Trader's World tomorrow, and I'm getting a cow prod stun gun.
Oh, I don't know what that is, but that sounds interesting.
It's a stun gun that's powerful enough to knock a cow out.
Is that legal?
Well, don't tell nobody.
I'm about to pray for her. I'm trying to catch you.
I feel like they have a lot of gun classes for you to get your license, and they aren't that expensive. I know here in Cincinnati, a friend of mine, she said it was $60. So it's time. It's time. The time is now.
I'm making light of it. That's why I'm joking with it, because you know how I am.
Right. But I'm just saying, everybody else, there is a way you can legally get your license to carry. You can get out here and yourself and your family. And that is something that the Brook household is definitely, about to have happen, because he says, stand by.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you something though, honey. Let me sit up for this one. Let me tell you something. It is almost impossible right now to even get any ammunition or guns. You can't even buy them right now.
Well, that's not even the issue for me. It's more so I just want to have the license.
But I want y'all to really think about how
not that we're not ready.
All I'm gonna say is
so we don't.
All I'm gonna say is, if you come up in here on any one of my levels, you're gonna get something hot up in you.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got. And I feel like a lot of people
you don't commit the law right there. You're supposed to be 6 feet. So what you in my house for? That's what I want to know.
A lot of people are already have situations, but I'm saying, if we can legally get these licenses, let's get them. Also, let's get to this, the range, so we can practice our aim, our shooting. We got to get ready for war. We just got to
get some thumb tacks and put it. Them tacks that you put the shingles on. Y'all better go get a gang of them and throw them in your yard right now. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all better call me before you come over my house. That's all I got to do. I'm gonna send y'all the text by Saturday when I get done.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. And you better have come up with a escape plan.
A plan.
A plan.
I'm
gonna do some shit and shit. Looking for.
I don't know. Y'all got me paranoid.
Oh, hey, I got my camera right here.
Forget your camera. I got my lockbox right here.
Hey, okay. You think
I got my lockbox.
You think I'm gonna sit up in my living room without it? That's a shame when we got to do like that, y'all.
Right.
That's why I'm praying every day. I'm praying every day.
I want to move on because we got to make sure we're ready for the guests. But one more thing was really, really important, and we haven't done this on this show yet. But what's very, very important for you guys watching that is to vote.
Vote. Please vote.
Not gonna tell you how to vote. There are other things to vote for besides the presidential, election. There are other things to vote for. There are issues. There are other people that you put in place. Get out there and vote. Don't let them discourage you from voting. If you need to do absentee ballots, you can mail in vote. You can go to the early vote. You can vote the day of the polls. Don't let them discourage you with tactics saying like the stuff won't get there or they're gonna change your location. Just go out there and vote.
Okay, so make these are very important things to remember, y'all. One, make sure that your ID is valid. Okay, that's number one. Number two, make sure that you take a utility bill within the last 30 days. Number three, if they give you any problems about voting, it is your right to be able to cast what they call a provisional ballot. And if they give you any problems at the polls, ask to speak to a supervisor from the Board of Elections. They have people on election day that will go from polling place to polling place if there are issues. And we are expecting that there is going to be intimidation, long lines. So make sure that you plan on long lines.
And that's what I'm saying. If that's not your thing, because I'm going to vote early. That's what I'm going to do. Just so I can make sure problems handled. But and my mom and my dad, they mailed in votes. You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't let people like say, oh, they're not going to get through. Vote. We've been doing mail-in votes for years. Like, vote. You know what I'm saying? If you're an elder, it's COVID. You don't want to be around people. Totally get it. Mail your vote in. You know what I'm saying? Like, just vote. So, not telling you how to vote. I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But get out there, let your voice be heard, and vote.
Right. One more thing.
Go ahead.
One more thing. Also, you do need volunteers to pass out water. If you can, get up a group. I know that's what we finna do in Jacksonville. Get up like water. Hey, somebody had to pass out some chicken. Hey, who don't want something on a plate to eat? But with the COVID. But most of the things we're gonna be doing water. Stand in. If you got to go and take a bathroom break, we'll stand in line for you right there with your mask on. Everybody, don't forget your mask.
Right. And you know what? I'm happy you said that. I'm happy you said wear your mask, because during the debate, one of the presidential candidates was saying that, he wear a mask when he feel like it, but he don't wear it all the time. And word has it, today we actually found, was it today or last night? Last night we found out that Donald Trump and his wife, First Lady, y'all's president, y'all's First Lady, actually tested positive for COVID. Now, me personally, I feel like it's a bunch of BS. I don't necessarily believe that they actually tested positive. I think it's some type of ploy to either get him out of debating again, or to get the vice president out of debating because he was around him. So everybody that's been around him got a quarantine for 2 weeks or whatever, or also I feel like to take the attention off of that Proud Boy stand by comment, because we've been talking about that hard. Just something to distract us, not to talk about it. Now we got to be like, oh man, they got COVID. The same person that said it wasn't serious, it was like the flu, it's China's fault. I don't know. He got up there on a debate and he told Joe Biden, you wear your mask all the time.
All the time. Too much. You said too much.
What damn happened?
You don't tell me what time to wear my mask.
But see, do you see this? Do you see that today they have moved him to the Walter Reed Hospital?
So they say.
So they say, but I'm gonna tell you something. If y'all remember, The Simpsons. The Simpsons.
What you finna say, girl?
Simpsons predicted this.
Predicted.
And the next prediction is that he's going to be in a casket.
Yeah, I seen that. I
mean, you know what? I'm trying to death on anybody. I'm trying to be safe.
Oh no.
So I'm trying not to go that route. I was saying if he does have it, hopefully, you know what I'm saying, he gets through it. But hopefully this gives him some type of empathy for other people because
he won't. Yes. He won't. He won't. He will. I'm gonna tell you something. He's going. I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you what's gonna happen. Mark my words. If he has it and he gets over it, he's going to minimize it. I had it. I told y'all it wasn't that bad. Blah blah blah.
Or he's gonna say, "I took the vaccine and now I'm fine. So you guys need to take this vaccine." Oh hell no!
I ain't taking that.
Right. Right.
I ain't taking that.
It's a trick. It's a trick bag.
Yeah, he told me to eat some plants. Berries.
Yes.
You know what I'm gonna do.
Okay, so guys, listen. I want to show you guys a clip. Let's see. What time is it? I need to
9:50. It's 9:50.
Okay. I want to show you guys a clip. I'm gonna try not to show too much of it, but I want to show you guys a clip. Lisa Ray got a special birthday message from her sister on and this is my last topic, even though I got more. I'll hold off. Okay. But Lisa Ray got a special message on their Fox Soul live stream show like ours called Cocktail with the Queen. Her sister Brett decided to surprise her and wish her happy birthday. And it went left, y'all. It went left. So I'm gonna play a clip. I'm not
gonna play get my reaction.
I want to see. Yes, I love Sean G's reaction. So let's check this out really quick.
Nothing bad. We've never had like bad blood ever. We've never had bad blood. We might get mad at each other or something, but we never like not talk. So this was a first for a long time for us to not like talk. But you know, my sister can get real critical sometimes, and she don't care what she say or how she make you feel sometimes. And that's just who she is. And that's her being a protective big sister. But sometimes as a little sister, you'd be like, I'm grown too, you know, and I don't think she's ever accepted the fact that I've grown up, like, you know. But it's not cool, and it's my fault that the space
know that you're happy.
I am.
And I just did not want to just hear it from the blogs and from the interviews of people asking me questions, and I didn't know what to say because I didn't hear it from you, and I got to see it someplace else, and so I'm hurt. That's what I am.
It's all love, though, Mama. Y'all can talk about it, you know, now. It's all good. But I think that y'all should, like, you know, pick up the phone and holler at each other. Don't let me more time.
That's fine.
Hey, baby, you can try. You know what? I think y'all need to wait.
I'll wait. I'm cool.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there.
It's all good, girl. You know her.
What's that?
Stubborn. Y'all talk.
What's that?
You're not in, like, the waiting zone. Don't do that.
Why I'm not?
Why you fighting Zoom?
Oh, don't ruin your birthday, El Ray. Come on.
No.
About to fight.
Else is playing out. You know what I mean? Via Instagram, via blogs, via all of that. Because what I'm finding out is all through that way. I'm not finding out nothing and shit personally. So I guess my play.
Is that Lisa Ray? Who is that?
That's Lisa Ray.
That's not true.
Well, Lisa Ray, I think that, you know, just put my 2 cents in because y'all family, so y'all know what time it is in real life. But, you know, for Brett to come on here is a step to say, you know, I love you. This is my way of coming, you know, to you without
you're going too much in. Come on.
Where you have to go back and forth and argue with her. She's
I'm
waiting to get to one part because Lisa Ray gonna go off.
She's starting it right now.
Alone first, you know what I'm saying? So
She know it's finna go on crazy. She already been. Why is she? Why is she?
You know, you got it going on the mean side sometimes. So this is what she's saying.
So, in other words, she's saying your sister handing you an olive branch. Right. You know what I mean? Your sister handing you
nothing yet.
There we go.
She's not trying to hear that.
She will. But guess what, Brad? That's what we're here for as women, to help her hear it. Because I know you. And it's good to see you happy. You know? Absolutely. And sometimes when people are in love, you don't want to tell your family because your family going to be too opinionated about shit.
I have a say in that myself. I wish that I knew what was going on, but I don't. Okay. And so then I sit and I wait.
You know what? When you're
I will say this. I am happy for you.
Good.
I am glad that you are living in your truth.
She done went quiet on them. She is
talking about for years, and for you to just be so happy and so vibrant, that right there is a blessing to be able to stand in that. That right there is what I believe in. That's what I talk about. That's what I envision. And so for that right there, I would say, have at it. And I love you. Like, I appreciate you coming out and verbally saying happy birthday to me this kind of way, because I damn sure ain't heard from you in months.
Wait a minute.
So
you got to say that.
Celebrities, and a lot of times the problem, that's why I'm not trying to say that much, is other people making shit worse and saying stuff. I think y'all need this moment and say what you have to say. At the end of the day,
I would say thank you, Queens, for allowing and making it happen, because I'm not sure how long it would have been. What it's been like, almost like a
let it go.
Stop, baby, no more.
Let it go. Wait a minute.
I don't give a fuck what y'all saying. I don't give a fuck what y'all saying.
What?
Y'all don't know shit at all.
What?
You
do. The brat did. What she said?
Oh my gosh. Let me stop it. Okay, good.
I don't Zoom. First of all,
you gotta show.
To bring y'all wait a minute. How you apologize and say I love you, then go?
She didn't apologize. No one apologized.
No, I mean not apologize. Thank you for shouting out birthday. That's what I meant to say. Because that caught me off guard.
She was wrong. She was wrong. But I understand where Lisa Ray's coming from, because she's not fake. You know what I'm saying? That is who she is. They from Chicago, and they real forward, straightforward. So if someone you real close to, your sister, me, we talk all the time normally. We checking in, we talking. All of a sudden, you don't hear from me for over 6 months, right? And I done posted on social media, you know, I got this new boo, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but you ain't heard from me, right? At all. And I don't know the like behind the scenes of it, because some people are saying that Lisa Ray doesn't like the girl the Brat's messing with, and it's probably something deep within that we don't know about. But
I like half of the men you were with, but she ain't saying nothing about that.
But it's not about her coming out, because she said she already knew that. I think it's about the individual. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could have been a dude that she was like, this dude trash. You don't need to be with him. Why you ain't tell me? Because now that the Brat is out and she posts on social media, now TMZ is like, hey, Lisa Ray, your sister said this. What do you think? And she like, well, I ain't heard from that chick in 6 months. What do you mean she talked about it? Oh, she ain't called me in 6 months, but she out here doing this. Lisa Ray ain't like that. That's her baby sister. Okay. I ain't heard from ass. You gonna post something?
What? If that's your baby sister, you should have called your baby sister on that.
She was. She been crying, and the Brat was not answering. So she mad. So she like, no.
I'm pretty sure. Listen, Ricky, let me talk to her right now.
The Brat said it though. The Brat was like, I got this. I pulled away. It was me. Like, it was a longer thing. But I understand where Lisa's coming from, because you decide not to call me and say, hey sis, early today, happy birthday. I miss you. I'm sorry I ain't talking to you. You gonna come on live TV to try to have like the slide in there again. And you know I got an issue. She know how Lisa Ray is. She knows she ain't that type of person. Like, we know Letitia crazy ass.
Okay.
So we know,
to go.
we know the kind of stuff that could happen.
To get.
Prepare yourself for your family members. You know how your sister is. So how you gonna just pop up on a damn show talking about some happy birthday? I know I done got this and I ain't called you or returned your call in 6 months, but happy birthday. No,
I resent that. I resent that. I resent that. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about.
We love you. Never a dull moment with you, baby, though.
To me, that show is 100%.
Yeah, hey, look, but I get it. I get it, because being a sister, if I don't hear from my sister, we ain't talking, and then something big happens, like she got married.
Yeah, like, didn't tell you.
And then I wasn't a part of it, or I didn't know anything about it, or you didn't bring this to me. I'm not only gonna be pissed, I'm going to be infuriated, and I'm gonna want to beat your ass because you're my sister, and I expect more from you. I don't give a damn what we going through. I don't care what kind of problems we having. You get married or you having a baby, my phone better ring. You out of line. You out of order.
Yeah.
So I get that she's hurt. And that's what she says. She says, I'm hurt.
Yeah,
I'm angry. And I understand why she's hurt and why she's angry now. I feel like that might not have been the perfect time to
I know.
But you know, but like maybe she knew, like, let's say after the brat get off the screen, happy birthday, oh thank you, boo, I appreciate you, love you. After the show over, she tried to call the brat and she ain't answering again.
Right, that could, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, I need to say right now, while I got your attention in your face that you've been ducking my phone call. Oh,
you got everybody's attention. Right. What's going on, y'all family? Where is Ayana? Fix my life, Jesus. You better call her.
Ducking me again. You are not about to be ducking me.
I know. Again. Listen, you better be calling every Sunday to Brett, because look at here, everybody know. So when you get on your radio talk show, you better send a shout out to your sister every 30 minutes. Every 30 minutes.
For real, like don't play them like that. I get it. I totally understood it. I got it.
But I do think that she being the oldest, she should have handled that well. She should have went over the house. If I can't get you on the phone or text message you or email you, you know I'm coming to show up right, because they're gonna be the last text message. I'm on my way.
I got one question.
Yeah, don't be surprised.
I got one question.
Yeah.
I got one question. Where the CrayZ at?
I just sent them a message. I'm waiting on them to join the StreamYard.
CrayZ. Y'all about to make me go crazy.
You gotta ready to play some songs. Ready to dance.
Right. I mean, I have a million topics, so I don't know if I should go into the next topic or should I wait? You know,
go into the next topic. Give them a little bit more time.
You want to? Okay, go on to the next topic. Okay, so Fashion Nova has been getting a lot of backlash for their new line of fashion for children.
I don't know what you're doing with these stuff. What was that mess last week?
Now, my question is, are you a fan of Fashion Nova?
No.
No, you don't like the clothes?
I like the style. Now, what I like is I like some of the styles.
Okay.
But what I don't like is that then you order it in a 3X and it comes and it's a medium.
You order in a 3X and it comes in a what size?
A medium.
A medium.
I couldn't even get. I ordered this cute dress. I couldn't even, and it was I got it in a 4X. I couldn't even get that damn thing up my thigh. Damn Chinese. Now that's the Chinese's fault. It ain't Corona.
Oh,
You gotta lose.
want to show you guys the pictures, okay, that I saw, and I'm trying to
CrayZs, where are you, CrayZs?
I'm trying to find a picture. I like made a thing of it, but I can't find this. I'm gonna just put them up there individually and let you guys see them and tell me what you think. Well, they actually just got here. The CrayZ, I just see them. They're here. Let me show you really quick this one picture and get you guys' reaction, and then I'll let them through. So this is one of the babies' outfits from Kids Line Fashion Nova. Y'all check this out. What do y'all think?
What? Wearing that, and where is she going?
Yeah, I feel like the
baby club now.
More than anything, the pictures like real grown. I never put my baby in stuff.
Sean, she is wearing that. Sean, she gonna wear that the second Sunday. Leave her alone.
Oh, baby, wanna she go all over her?
Okay, we're gonna put a pause on that, and we're gonna let our guests through for the married couple, Jay and Erica. You guys,
right now.
It's so crazy.
Hey!
Y'all let me know how to pronounce the group name, because I was like, it's either or it's CrayZ. The Z. I'm trying to enunciate the Z. Is it CrayZ or is it CrayZ? Because if it's CrayZ, y'all got to add crazy ass Letitia to the group. But what's the name?
CrayZ.
It's CrayZ.
It's CrayZ.
Hey, welcome.
How y'all doing?
We are good. How are you?
Good. Feeling good.
I sent them both the music you guys sent me. So yes, we're excited to have you guys here. Welcome to Chat.
Thank you.
The beautiful thing about this is you guys are a group, but you are married.
Super.
You are married. Like I was at y'all wedding. That's how married y'all are.
You had a lot to do with how this happened too.
Right. Okay, so my co-host, they don't know that. So tell them how y'all met. Just real quick, tell them how y'all met.
I got it. I'm better at telling this story, right? Hold on. So we was on our way to this networking party, right? And it was me and my homie Chester T. And I'm sitting outside the networking party, just parked the car, and I see these two women walk by. And I had just had a messy breakup, right? And I was like, oh my God. That one right there. The dark one, chocolate one. Give me the chocolate one. And they went to the party. I'm chilling, chilly most. Me and bro, we finally get out, go in. I'm mingling, we kicking it, and I see her and her girl in the back room, and I'm just staring, just eyes just super stalker mode, right?
Right, stalker.
Yes.
Super stalker mode.
Yes, he was.
And my homie that was with me was like, his eyesight ain't too good.
Oh,
so he's squinting. I know her. I literally grabbed him by his arm like your mama do when you in the store and you acting up. I grabbed him by his arm like, well, we going to talk to her then, to hand off.
You about to say hey to her.
All day.
Hey, girl, hey.
So he come over, he's like, oh, hey, E. And he introduced us, and that was it. I was just stalker central for the rest of the time. I was like, you're going to just be with me forever. There's nothing you can do about it. It just is what it is.
But Miss Eye Candy over here, she was throwing an event, and that is how this all happened. So she had a very instrumental part in us meeting, period. Had that not
my very first mixer, y'all. This was my very first mixer, and they met.
Well,
and they
also helped in your very first marriage.
Yeah, look, it was something about Candy that particularly spoke to both of us as people. You know what I mean? Because she and I have been in a lot of the same places, doing a lot of the same things for years, but we were never in an environment where it was conducive to us actually meeting each other. And at this party, the vibe was that, mingle, meet people, and everybody in nice, close knit quarters, some shit we can't do now. But you know what I mean? Get together.
The Rona running through. We can't fool.
Right. So, you know what I'm saying? And both of us knowing her for, whatever reason. It just so happened we're there, we're away from, all distractions and other people who may not have wanted us to meet.
Blocking.
Facts, super facts. I'll tell y'all that story.
Well, I know one thing. After listening to y'all music, y'all show is on the same level of freedom. Cause when is my jam? Y'all some nasty little things. I like it.
What song?
When.
Oh, when?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, where he telling you need that vitamin D.
You know what?
You said mute her. You said mute her.
I said, you know what?
Okay, so
At least they know I listen to their music.
Right. So how long have
check out at home? It's a dope project.
How long have you guys been together?
What was that? 2011?
Right. And how long have you been married?
Cinco.
Okay. And what made you decide to marry her? Because people say Black folks don't get married. They say Black marriage don't last. What made you guys decide to get married?
Yes, they do. It's just like anything else in life. If you don't put the work towards it, it won't work out. We've had our fair share of ups and downs, ins, outs, you name it. But it's the matter of us both deciding that we were worth the work. And so we put it in, and now here we are 5 years later, married with a daughter and a blended family. Like, we doing the thing. It can work. It can work.
She ain't going nowhere. Over my head.
Oh man.
Look, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret, right?
Stalker, I told you.
I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. When the priest pronounced us man and wife, first words I said was, "Gotcha, bitch."
Oh no. No.
You guys' wedding was different because you guys had a Catholic wedding, which was something I hadn't been to before. So that was like dope.
I hadn't been to before either, because I am not Catholic. He is.
Okay.
So it was very interesting. And when we were preparing for our wedding, we went through therapy like everybody else did, but in the Catholic faith, usually both parties are Catholic. But they do have some marriages where that's not the case, and we were one of them. So they do have marriages that are blended, so to speak. And there's certain things we weren't able to do at our wedding, like communion and stuff like that, because I'm not of the same faith. But it's all good. It worked out. Everybody was happy.
Yeah, she sat down. I was like, she get to sit down. Listen, I was like, that is dope. I want to sit down at my wedding. I want to do that when I get married.
If we done it at my church, there wouldn't have been no sitting down. You don't sit down at my church. They praise dancing and some more stuff. Like,
right. But we got them heels be hurt. You just get a break to get off them heels for a second. I was really enjoying that to sit down.
I was so happy. I cocked my little feet to the side like, this is nice.
Right.
Yeah. It was nice.
Right.
So tell me about CrayZ. So when did CrayZ start? When did this come about? Because this was really new to me too. Like the fact that you two are a group now and doing music together. What brought that to come forth?
Oh man, why you have to ask that question? Because he gonna give you the
hand me my drink.
He said, hand me my drink. I need my drink too.
This is where this interview about to go real left. Oh man.
So Julie, right? About a good 8 months after I met her, right? we were at a bar in Covington, and you remember Jason and the Joneses, right? Singing group. Jason was performing. We come from the bar, and I hear Jason on the stage say, "Hey, yo, E." I'm looking up like, why is this man summoning my wife? She wasn't my wife yet, but in my head, why is this man summoning my
future wife? This is my woman right here.
Oh, keep in mind, he told me he was marrying me after we met.
Yeah, it was a wrap that night. It's a wrap.
That's dope.
Oh, he made his mind up.
It was over. So that happened twice, and she finally, some reluctant looking shock, because she looking at me like, I really shouldn't be doing this.
Oh, man.
He calls her up on stage with the band, and these Negroes sing Floetry, Say Yes, more than pretty much anybody except Floetry, and they were real damn close. And I'm just sitting there with my mouth open. I had no idea. She had told me at some point she sang before in the past, and I'm thinking like, oh, people say that, and they probably sounded like that one way.
Like you sing karaoke. Okay.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So it was one of those feelings where you're like, on one hand, you're proud and it's beautiful and it's some of the greatest music that you've ever heard. This is also with a live band, of course.
Yeah.
And then two, I'm pissed and I want to have a UFC fist fight because I've been doing music all this time, and this woman I've been with, devoting my life to for, almost a year, is Cinderella.
Hold on. In all fairness, when he and I met, which is how I ended up at the mixer, at Eye Candy's mixer, I was a publicist at the time, super heavy.
Right.
So I wasn't doing music. I had no desire to be doing music at the time. And I hadn't done it for years at that point. I mean, I always sang, did stuff with myself, but I wasn't actually out here publicizing me doing music. So I didn't feel like I was hiding anything from him or not telling him, because that wasn't a part of my life anymore in my mind, but then after that night, it was a very quiet ride home. Very, very, very quiet ride home. And the next day we kind of talked about it a little bit more, and he kind of wrangled me in. Oh, can you just do some ad libs? It was a process.
It took a while because in the interim, I really wasn't doing music like I am now. I had kind of taken a break, get my life together, blah, 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 whatever. And we bought this house around 7 years ago. And I started building a studio in the basement. And it came to, man, I really need somebody to sing on this hook. Hey, wife, what are you doing? Come here.
Come sing this. Okay.
Try this. And it was such synergy immediately.
Okay.
Nothing was ever hard. So it was like, hey, can you do this? And it was like, yeah, sure. Or no. All right, cool. Let's do this then. It was never, it made doing music together probably one of the easiest processes I've ever had in all of my years doing music with other people. So that went from one song on a hook, another song on a hook, a little feature part, to, you know what? Let's try this song. And she's all over the songs, just all over it. And then it was like, I think we should just do all of this. Let's just do all of it. So that turned into the album.
Okay.
But we've been enjoying it. We walked into our wedding reception to
I saw ya.
the Jay-Z and Beyonce, me and my girlfriend.
Yes.
But
like partying.
We re-recorded it. So it was me rapping and her singing.
What? I didn't know that. I didn't know that was you guys. Okay. Know what? I have the video. I'm gonna have to pull it out and go look at it.
Check it out.
Yeah, I taped it. I have my camera, so I'm gonna look at
it. Y'all better be ready.
Camera everywhere. Don't get it twisted.
Ready. Camera ready.
Everything. But okay, so one thing that I noticed on one of the songs you guys sent me was E was spitting bars. Where that come from? Because when I met you, you were a publicist. When I met you, you were a publicist, and you were doing what I was doing. You was co-hosting on a talk show. You know what I'm saying? And we started like doing it together. So I didn't know you sang. None of that. And then like I hear a song, and I'm like, oh, okay, she's singing. Okay. Then I heard like, I was like, oh, is she rapping?
And she nasty with it. She nasty with it.
You know, there she go.
And I love it.
It was interesting because like I've always wrote and done random things, and I played with rap, but I feel like rap is a culture, it's a vibe, it's a creative process that I didn't allow myself to dive into much. But there was a part of me that knew like I got bars, right?
All right.
So when I met this guy, which to me is one of the more lyrical genius-esque type humans, I'm like, okay, how do I make him believe me? Because he would always make fun of me and told me I sound like the early 90s and cracking jokes. I'm like, that's when music was good. So
yeah, I love the 90s. Don't be
yeah.
Amazing music.
Ultimately,
do one for the ladies, girl.
he gave me a tester song. He gave me a tester song to see if I could deliver, which honestly is on the album. That's Revelation. So if you go to the album Living the Revelation, you'll hear that was my tester track because he wanted to see, can you actually rap for real? Like you play around and I delivered and it worked out. And after that, he was like, all right, we're done and finished. And after that, sis took off running. Like,
okay, so you wrote everything. You wrote everything.
For you. Thank you. I was like, I can do this. I don't need no help. You understand?
Yeah, all right.
Listen, I told my husband he was my ghostwriter. I want to rap, but I want him to write it for me. I'm not a rapper.
Here's the crazy part. I'm gonna be honest with you. Initially, I was nervous about writing my own stuff when it came to rap. Singing, I wasn't worried about it at all because I've been doing that since like in the church. My mama said, "Sing, amen," and you sing it. But when it came to rap, especially this being the guy that I was next to, and everybody held him in such, and still does, in such admiration, and he bar God and all this crazy mess. And I'm sitting here like, how am I gonna keep up with this on an album? Like, but I was like, you know what? Sis got her own. I got this. You know what I'm saying?
All right, diamond in the rough.
Yeah.
Go ahead, girl. Girl power. Yeah.
Some husband.
Yes,
right?
Yeah.
So, okay, I have a question. So, to the wife. So, okay, so are you the wife? Are you a church girl?
I started that way, yes, ma'am.
I told y'all them church girls the freakiest ones around. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. No, we're telling you. Yes.
Oh man. Now wait, hold on, because he was gonna say something. You were saying as a husband, what were you gonna say?
As a husband, right? With everything she does, I feel like it's my job to challenge her to be better. I don't care what that is. Be better. You can do it. I'll challenge you. Let's do it, and I got your back with it. I'm not gonna stand in front of you and try to, you know what I'm saying, egg you to come on. I'm on the side of you, pulling you with me or pushing you ahead because I might not know where you headed, but let's go, let's do it. So when she decided that she wanted to start writing these raps, I'm like, that's good. Erase all of it. Start over.
Oh, you was one of those.
No, because I knew she had it in her to do it to a higher level. Because I hear the people, I've been doing music so long. I hear all these people around the city and shit around the country for real. And I'm like, hold on, you got bars. These people, you know what I'm saying, they do their little rap songs. You can do something that's gonna be a little bit more impactful. Do it, push, do it. And she rose to the occasion every trip. And it for real, for a minute, it freaked me out. I was like, damn, I should start a company where people just pay me to do that because she came up.
Do it.
Man,
I'm trying to have the support of somebody that loves you and being able to take that harsh criticism. Because there were times where I'm like, this is hot. There ain't no way this not hot. And he like, I ain't say it wasn't hot. I just said it wasn't it. So you can figure out for you if that's what you feel is it. But I'm trying to tell you, like, there's something deeper than what you just gave. And I'm like, man, hell no, he ain't finna show me up. So now I'm just, you know, and he like, there you go. Now go in the booth.
But,
you know it's
but
like,
the
okay.
for real fun thing about it is that she would do the same thing to me.
Absolutely.
Right.
Where I'm like, got into such a mode where it's like somebody say, hey, do a feature for me. I do it in my sleep. And it's still much better than what they doing. And she like, you ain't about to do that to me.
No.
You about to come with it. So every trip, we back and forth. All right, well, I do this, I'm gonna do this. And it became a good competition where it's like, all right, I know my wife got bars. I need to make sure, because she can sing. I can't sing worth to save my life. But I'm like, so I got to make sure she understands that she cannot rap better than me. But she gonna keep trying, which as she tries, she's gonna surpass all the other people who also can't rap better than me.
I'm really close, y'all. Really.
You know what I'm saying? So
it's healthy competition. Like, we keep each other motivated. And I feel like that's necessary in a marriage or any healthy relationship. You know, if you can inspire one another to be bigger and better than what you were starting out as, there's no point in this. I don't want a mate that's not push me to be better, because I already think I'm amazing. So unless you're going to push me beyond that and support me in being more than that, I don't need you here.
Facts.
And that goes for anybody in my circle. Everybody in my circle, you know, we push each other to be better than what we were the day before. And it's no need to waste time and energy on things and people who do not feel the same way.
Facts.
Right.
No cap.
We don't do that.
That kind of sound like bars in itself, what you were saying. You know, the song could be on that. I want to listen to that song because that's a motivational song for what I've been going through in my life as far as cleaning out, you know, some dead weight. So I could totally relate.
Hard, but you know, it's hard realizing that. You outgrow people, you outgrow situations, you outgrow relationships, you outgrow a whole lot of things, and it's really, really hard to separate yourself from things that you've known for so long.
Amen.
You know, and I've had to do that, and there were times it didn't necessarily end up well, but that's not my business, that's yours. I got to do what I got to do for me and mine, and if that means you're not a part of it.
Hey, 2020 is undefeated.
Yeah, 2020.
What you say? Cut.
Yeah.
What you say? Cancel. What you?
Yeah.
I might run up in your house. 2020 is undefeated.
2020 is nuts. I need a refund.
2020 is the craziest year I've ever had in my entire life. This is the craziest year in the world, for real. Like this year is unpredictable. So, okay, at home, let's talk about this album. Look at y'all. Y'all just look so cute. Don't y'all look confident? So cute. Look at her shirt. Look at that thing you were talking about, Latina. Look at this shirt. So if people wanted to get this album, where could they go and get this album right now?
Everywhere. Wherever you listen to music at.
But we definitely want people to focus. Go to Spotify. Go to Apple Music. Go to, you know, Google Play. Wherever you can find it.
Wherever you listen to music. Wherever you listen to music is there. You know what I mean?
It's on all your streaming platforms.
Yeah, and probably here shortly in the next few weeks we'll have physical copies as well.
Yes.
That you can order from us.
Right.
But,
so we'll be posting that.
Yeah, for right now though, all the streaming platforms, you can buy it on iTunes, you can buy it on Google Play, you can buy it on Amazon.
Yep.
And you can stream it everywhere.
Yep. Okay. Now if somebody wanted a physical copy and wanted to wait for the physical copy, right? Where could they get it from? Like, how could they get it from you guys? Do you guys have a website? Do you guys have social media? Like, what's that?
Right now, it's you can hit us up on any of the social medias. That's Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Shit, you can find me on Snap, a couple other places.
And I'm also, Julie, going to send you our manager's website because he hosts everything there as well. They can make their request on the website. I'll
put it in the description. So if you send me the website, I'll put it in the description.
Drop it in the description.
Links in the description.
Yeah. Look down there. So given to you if you don't already. Yeah, there you go. Either look down there or obviously hitting us up directly. You'll be able to get it, but we want to make sure that there's like a universal place that everybody can
and
go
we'll send
I'll send that to you.
We'll send you our social media links as well.
And I'll post those.
Yeah, and then if somebody want to hit us up, hey, I want a copy.
Right. Now, one thing about because I stream you guys' stuff, but if I wanted a physical copy, because I do that, like my friend, he put out a Christmas album, and I got it on iTunes, but I also wanted a physical copy, so I ordered a physical copy, but he had to sign it. So when I order my physical copy, I want y'all to sign it. That's important.
You got
it. No
problem. That's really important to me. I don't know, because I might be broke one day and to put that on eBay, maybe some money. So I need y'all.
You got me real though. Like, I'm gonna need that.
Shoot, I don't know what's gonna happen. I might be able to get some money for that.
I mean, the hope and the prayer and the blessing will be taken to another level. So that's gonna be worth something someday. That's already being put in the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yes, it's done. Great.
Speaking into reality.
Let me tell y'all about marriage and COVID, right?
Oh Lord.
Oh yes, yes.
So y'all see, we sitting on our porch right now.
Mm-hmm.
This is a everyday thing, because there are things that you have to understand. Usually, you go to work, go separate places, come home, revisit each other,
mm-hmm.
have time together, go to bed, whatever. During COVID, we stuck in the house all day.
Right.
We got kids in school. One of us or both of us is sitting at the table's desk with the kids. She got to work, and then as soon as she get off of work, I'm in the basement doing my work
mm-hmm.
in the studio.
Oh, while I'm also going to school full time myself, so we got a lot happening right now.
So, for all of you couples out there, the understanding is every day we make time for each other to come sit out on our porch, have a drink, talk about our day, tell each other what's going on and anything we need to do or work on and everything else. So that we felt it would be appropriate for us to sit out here while we talk to y'all, because this is what we would be doing anyway at this time.
I love that.
We went down. It's Friday night.
What the heck going on?
Yeah, girl, what's going on? Hey.
It's been completely quiet. It's been good over here, and all of a sudden, everybody fooling, and we all like, But that all ties into the album title, At Home. The title track, At Home, was literally our very first song that we did together. And it ended up being the title track for the album because we did everything here at the Plug Studios, grinding it out, doing it, being mad at each other, being happy with each other, not talking for a day, not talking for two, and now that the cocoa done rolled up and through, now you can't even be mad at each other right because you're all in the same place. So where you gonna go to get away?
You can't get away.
So it's like our way of being mad at each other now is he going downstairs to the studio, I go upstairs to my room, and we close the door, and we're gonna talk to each other for the next 15 minutes. And then he like, what you doing? Nothing. What you doing? Nothing. You gonna listen to some beats? So then we right back at it again. That's just all
you walk past each other in the hallway, everything going slow motion. You like,
slow.
What, you mad?
You don't want them problems.
But I love that you guys are able to work together through this, quarantine situation with this pandemic. It's so many people that are breaking up. It's so many, issues going on. But, there's some people that are getting closer, and some people are, like rediscovering each other and finding stuff they like about each other, falling in love all over again. So it's beautiful to see this Black love and to see that this matters, because I'm a big person and advocate for Black love. I mean, I'm an advocate for love in general, but I love Black love. It's a beautiful thing to see my brothers be together.
Nothing like it. It's amazing. Ain't it amazing?
We do it together. And it's not easy. Like I said, it's not for the faint of heart.
No.
Love in general, like no matter what your race, creed, culture, whatever, love is hard. Relationships are hard. And if you weak to anything, you got to be willing to build yourself up with somebody. And there's moments where those things just don't align. And when they don't, is it worth it? And then you have to decide what's worth it. And we decided we were worth it. So even when those obstacles found themselves in our lives, we decided we were worth more than what we were going through. Hence, here we are now with a family that we love and people around us that we love, and being able to do something that we both are passionate about.
Yeah.
That's our escape.
So
that's tell
me something. So tell me something. So when you all are out and you all are performing together, and he's a rapper, so the thoughts come out.
Yes, they do.
So,
yes, they do.
Right. So how do you do that? Like, because a lot of times they'll tell you, oh baby, you got to stay in the back because this is just, it's that's just what comes with the territory.
So I'm sorry, something is going down. It's all kind of stuff.
Girl, I want to know where y'all at. Let me.
Take the camera around there.
We ain't even know
y'all all right?
Going on. What it is.
It's normally you can normally hear a pin drop on our street.
Yeah, I'm like,
yeah,
that's crazy.
Who let them dogs out?
Long as y'all all right. So we live, y'all. We live.
Let me ask.
Right,
it's all good. Hey, we in College Hill, man. It's going down. Cincinnati. You know what I mean? We do.
But to answer your question,
Yep.
Wait, let me say something to that, because this is something that men need to understand. It's not necessarily about y'all. It is, but it's not.
It's very much so.
Here's the thing. At a point, and this is me knowing my transition between just learning and then being a man. There's an understanding. You can, even for real, once we were together, if we were out, I'm performing or I'm doing whatever, chick walk up to me, I was getting my 6 feet social distancing in, because I'm like, oh no, that's my girl there. That's my girl. So as a man, you have to be able to understand that just because you're an artist, you put forth the effort towards what you want as your end goal.
Right.
But also with that, it's one of the main things that they tell us as married women is that we should never talk about how good our men are to other women and stuff of that nature and things of that nature. But in your lyrics, you talk about how good you put it down. So that's almost like I'm just saying, that's intriguing to women. So that's automatically opening the doors.
But that's mine though, and I'm hers. So you
but I'm not. But see, I'm asking. But hold on, I want to know her perspective, because from a woman's perspective, I don't know if I would feel comfortable with my man out there telling about how good his pipe game is.
In the beginning, it was hard. Like before I started, really doing music with him and really getting to know him that well, it was a little unnerving because I'm kind of like, who is this chick? Like, I'm not here for some of this. So there were moments, especially earlier on, in the process of getting to know each other and build something, that was difficult. And we would argue. Who is she? Why is she over here? Don't she see me standing here? Blah, 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 And eventually, once we moved past that, me understanding it a little bit more, and it was really more so him showing me. Because for me, I'm an action person. You can tell me whatever. I can see within what you talking. And it got to a point where I was kind of like, I don't worry about him no more. And I know the difference between Jay Wiz on the track and Jay Wiz waking up to me every morning, making sure that I'm able to get ready for work. The kids is getting, ready for school, making sure the studio times are booked, like all these different things that I see that these other women that want him.
Right.
Right. It's very easy to fall in love with a persona. Can you fall in love with the person? Is my question. Because the person you see ain't always what you're going to get. So you have to determine all of that. And I also understand how it is, because there's things I have to do when I'm rapping, dancing, singing, or whatever, that yes, between me and him, that's real. But that doesn't mean anybody else is going to have the opportunity to feel, explore, or any of those things that we're talking about. So being a grown ass woman at this point, I can distinguish the difference. And when I feel like somebody stepping out of lane and out of bounds, please understand, E. Renee has no problem checking her man and checking her and anybody else. And me, he done had to get me a couple times, especially early on. Like, did he just act like she ain't see me standing here?
She came out the glasses, y'all. She came out the glasses.
Yes, baby. That's on blame.
I ain't always been this well behaved. That's why I tell people, don't get it twisted. Please understand, don't get it twisted. But we learned together, we've grown together, we appreciate each other, and we both know what it means, like, for one or the other not to be there. And neither of us want that to be the case. Therefore, who gonna check us, boo? Like, we have no problems putting people where they need to be.
Facts.
If you out of line, we'll put you back, and that way we ain't gotta have these problems. And that's how we've overcome that understanding and a respect for each other.
I think in those circumstances, like what Jay was saying, though, is helpful. Like, as long as the artist is not entertaining it, as long as the artist is to be like, hey, okay, nice to see you. All right.
This guy,
as long as that
will curve you so hard. I'm almost sometimes like, really? Like, did you have to? He was like, I told her no.
Don't get it.
Right. Sometimes you don't get groupies. You gonna get girls that's gonna try. You know what I'm saying? And you can smack all of them, or you can sit back and let your man handle it. Like, man, he got this. You know what I'm saying? And but they're gonna try. You guys can be married for 40 years, and somebody's gonna try. That's just you got them out there. So as long as the man is able to, you know what I mean? Because there's no point in stepping out. You cute. Why I'm about to get ugly for you, girl? No, I'm cute. I'm chilling. I ain't got time.
I used to tell people all the time, like,
nobody want nothing that don't nobody else want.
My girl fly. If I saw her out, I was gonna holler at her. So
right.
I would not expect you to.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, I didn't care if she was married, had a dude, was celibate, was a lesbian. It didn't matter. I was gonna try.
Yeah.
You know I mean, I might step down, but I'm on it. So I don't expect that to change because I'm in the picture. Now, if I'm walking next to her, or if I'm in the spot, then I'm you know what I'm saying, body slam, rock bottom, people's elbow, something you. But on some normal day,
yeah, he has his moments too.
Yeah.
As cool as he is, he like, oh, so you know, dude, what?
Right. I do these to guys. I do this. I
ain't never seen what he's smiling for. He
just say hey.
Right, he like, but did you make him happy? I don't even know him.
I don't know you, bro.
Yeah, so yeah, we've had it on both sides.
So,
that's
but
we good. Like,
it's not a matter. She's a Leo. She's the woman lion. She goes out and does the hunting. She brings the food back. She, you know what I mean? She does the things. I'm the big ass, Simba ass, Mufasa ass. Okay, so hold on. You messing up now. Now I gotta just I don't have to do much.
Right.
But when I do, it's epic.
Yeah.
So we just stay out of those situations.
Yeah.
As much as possible.
Nobody goes to jail. Nobody has to appear in front of a jury.
Nobody go to jail.
Right.
I feel sorry for this man.
We just let it go. Man.
But you know, we have great communication.
Yeah, I think that's dope. Communication and trust and respect. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's major, man. It's major. And even when those bridges break, because there's moments where there's breaks in communication.
Right.
I say something, he heard something else, or I said something, or he said something, I heard something else. We are getting, and we're still a work in progress. Please understand, there's nothing perfect around here.
Quick sidebar. Shout out to the Bourbon Society of Cincinnati, man. We get our bourbon in.
Oh yeah,
you guys drink
but like, there's moments where there's breaks in our communication, and we have to take. You're welcome. We have to take a moment to not talk about it. And that's hard. That's extremely hard for me. Because I'm like, once something bad is in place, I want to talk about it right now. I don't want to wait. I don't want to.
That must be a Leo thing. I'm like that too.
Yeah, but I've learned, like, with this guy, sometimes I have to take a second.
We had a conversation about it. I was at CarX getting my oil done, and I met this lady. She was an older white lady. She was about 90 years old, and we were just talking. And she brought up marriage, and I was like, "Well, yeah, I've been married. I think at the time maybe 2 or 3 years."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And she was like, the thing I had to learn that kept my marriage, because she had been married maybe like 60 some years. It was crazy.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And she was like, the thing I had to learn was to let him be. I had to learn to leave him alone, because you men handle your shit differently than we do. And you need time, because you're going to go through it in your head. You're going to make everything work out the way you see it and every blah, blah, blah. And then you'll come back and we can reconvene. And I was like, that's the answer. And after that conversation, I came home, we had a talk. She told me that I was wrong and that's stupid. But then she was like, nah, yeah, okay, I understand. And it took us a while, but eventually she's gotten to that point. We got something going on, and it doesn't necessarily have to be an argument between us. Because sometimes what people will do, women will do, is say I'm sitting here and I'm looking pissed. There's something wrong, and I don't want to talk about it right now. Mm-hmm. You're gonna make me talk about it right now.
I'll try to.
Yeah.
I'll try to. And that's gonna compound.
Me, you're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, and that's gonna compound the injury.
Or smile, show a happy face. Like, at least fake the funk, so I don't feel like you look like you want me to talk to you about it.
Okay.
Poke out. I'm supposed to just not say nothing.
Wait, and on the flip side, if I walk in your bedroom and I'm like, oh baby, what's wrong? And you be like, nothing. And I turn around and walk out like, all right, cool.
No, something's wrong. You're supposed to keep going.
Yeah, you're gonna be mad.
Yes. Oh, no. If we say I'm fine, that's not true. If we say that's not true.
I'm cool.
That's not true.
I'm like,
straight
there's
cap.
something wrong.
Straight cap.
Something wrong.
When you see that lip go like this,
right.
Tone and the body language.
somebody can tell me that.
Yes, and we would like you to dig deep. Don't be walking out no damn room.
How does it work? Did something happen with the kids? Did your peoples call you today? Like,
right.
You gotta pick everything.
Like,
are you hungry?
Don't talk to
Are
me.
you
Like,
sleepy? Your back hurt?
Yes.
Yes. Keep naming off things.
Did those bastards kill Kenny? Everything.
Oh man. Okay. Well, you know what? We are actually out of time, but I thank you guys so much for coming. Make sure you guys give me the links to everything, guys. Again, At Home is available right now on all of your streaming. Okay,
hey,
so make
sure you guys, man.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, we love you guys.
Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. We love you guys. We support you guys. Black love, music, working together. I'm happy to see this.
I can't even do it. Y'all know my nails in the way.
Yeah, you can't even do it.
Look, I'm just gonna keep it Florida.
Where you located at, Sean?
I'm in Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
I'm silently hating because it's like 50 degrees right now.
Okay. She be trying to say it's cold there.
Yeah, it's 62 here. It's still cold to me. Nah.
We would love that. We would love that here. Mm-hmm. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna be getting in touch with you guys soon too, because I want to get with Erica on my Two Hot Chicks as well. So thank you guys so much. Yeah. I love you guys. The music's hot. Like I said, guys, check me out.
Appreciate y'all.
Have a good night.
Bye, guys. Okay, so guys, before we go, Sean G, did you have any church announcements that you wanted to do today?
No, we can go ahead. I'll bring it up now next week. It still be going on with the hot news right here.
Okay, cool. So, guys, before we go, you know, I said we're wrapping up our marriage segment. We're wrapping up the show talking about marriage and everything else. I want y'all to see my shirt. This is.
Oh my God! Look,
beginning of Black love all day. The Huxtables, Cliff and Claire, because I am a forever Cosby kid and I love them.
We know that's your granddaddy. God. Oh my God.
Free my papa. Let Papa Bill out, damn it. So Let him end his life at home. Okay, like they say on the album, at home. Okay, yes. Guys. So
praying.
Y'all know what it is. Next week, next Thursday, I'm actually starting a new show as well with Grindhouse called F What You Heard. That is at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm really excited and I'm really scared because Grindhouse is crazy. So make sure you guys come and check it out, and then come back Friday with me and the ladies for some more late night chit chat. Yes. I got more topics, and we're gonna have a brand new topic for you guys. So be on the lookout for all the social medias. Follow us and see what we posting and see what's going on. Letitia once again needs to change her Instagram handle. I have been waiting for you to change it. That's why I can't hear you, because whatever you're saying is ratchet and ridiculous.
I'm not changing it.
Ratchet and ridiculous.
That is not even your zip code. Why do you have your zip code for your handle?
Because it used to be. But it don't matter. I'm not going to change it.
It needs to be Letitia Diva. Change it.
Okay, y'all.
No.
Y'all like LeBrat and
as Lisa Ray said, fuck all y'all.
See, I'm going to get the oil of y'all.
I'm about to go. I'm about to get out of here.
I'm going to get the oil of her. And you too.
Oh, get on my nose.
Do the rooted fist for me one more time before we go.
Y'all know I can't ball my hand up. Don't y'all talk about me.
Oh man.
Right. They go like this and not like this, but they go like this.
Okay, guys, again, make sure you get your ballot. You go to early voting, or you gonna go to the polls, get that voting popping, get it popping, and again, check out the CrayZ at Home album on all your streaming platforms, or purchase it online, Google Play Music, Amazon, iTunes, wherever you go. And we gotta go. So we love you guys. And we are out. Deuces. Holla, 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 holla.